divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Moonlight glowing, candles burn low. Visions expand, let the magic flow. Hands touch the deck, spirit takes lead. Guidance delivered, fulfill every need. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine.
Hello, 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 and welcome to everyone on another live. I hope all is well. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this exclusive live where I'm giving away free personal tarot readings. Woohoo! I know you guys are all excited to get right into it, but first, I just want to remind everybody of the rules. So, in order to be added to this exclusive offer, you do need to type #Q. That's right, #Q with your question, and you will be added to that list over there. Y'all see that list of all those beautiful souls that have already done exactly as the instructions stated? So if you want to be added to the list, you have to follow the directions. And I will be selecting a winner every 30 minutes. That's right. Every 30 minutes, we will spin it to win it. And if you are one of the lucky people chosen, you will get a free exclusive reading with your girl. How fun is that? Woohoo! Yeah. So just a little different, my aqua mind coming to life, trying to change it up, make it a little fun. I love to have fun here on this channel if you guys haven't figured it out. And as we go ahead and start this reading, I'm seeing we're already getting people coming into the live chat. So if you want to be added to the list, #Q with your question. That is how you do it. Please make sure you stick around because if your name is called, you do have to be present at the time that I do your reading. Okay, so I'll say, okay, I added this person to the list and your name is called. Are you here? Are you still on the live? If you are not on the live during the time that I call your name or you win your prize, then you're going to exclude your prize. And we're going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, gone, and we'll spin it again. Okay, so that is how we're going to play this game today. So thank you guys again so much for being here. If you guys are enjoying this exclusive fun event, please, please, please be sure that you guys like the video. I don't know if you like it. YouTube doesn't know that you like it. And of course, me as a content creator, it really doesn't show me a lot of support when you guys don't like my content. So please be sure, collective, that you hit the like button. Show your girl some love. It's very, very important. Big shout out to those that are already on the live. I see that we have quite a bit of people here already. Thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you guys for those that are following instructions and doing exactly as the live chat has stated. As you guys can see, we have an ever-growing list of names. If you guys look at the screen right now, these are all the people, all the beautiful souls that have elected to be added to the wheel. So if you are one of those people and did a hashtag Q with a question, you will be added to the list. Again, you must be present. So if my mods, T-Rose, and anyone else watching that's a mod, if you can help out with answering any questions, if you do have any questions about today's giveaway, the directions are down in the description box below. If you are new here, brand new to the channel, you do have to hit the subscribe button and wait at least 20 minutes to be able to participate in this exclusive offer. Okay. It's only exclusive to are subscribers of the channel. And I do that because I want to just give a gift to say thank you for all of the support. All right. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the reading in just a second. I'm going to bless the deck and then we'll begin. Divine spirit guides and ancestors, please protect me and my viewers as I tap into the divination of tarot, removing all negative energies sent to me and my viewers. It's not welcome here. We return all negative energies to the sender tenfold. May the sacredness of this tarot reading and the intuitive downloads coming through bring the clear and concise messages that my viewers need to hear. Thank you. Amen, amen. All right. Well, again, thank you guys so much. And I see that we have Pisces 222 who donated $20. Thank you so much. So the way it works is when I have VIPs like Pisces 222, they will get a guarantee reading. So Pisces 222, I will answer your question first. And then from there, we'll do our spin it to win it. Again, everybody understand you have to be present if your name is called. That's the name of the game. All right. My paid supporters, if you paid, of course, you don't have to be present. You definitely don't have to be present. But yeah, that's how we'll do it. Let's do our collective reading first. Let's do our collective reading first. In a collective reading, as T. Rose stated, there is no particular zodiac sign in this reading. This is for anybody watching this video now or the recording. And we're just going to see what messages Spirit has for you at this time. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. What are the messages that the collective needs to hear at this time? All right, we have, if you want to be more successful in your life, your priority should be to focus on your mindset, on all that you want to attract in your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. That's beautiful. So you guys may not notice this collective, but you have many forces that are working in your favor. You first have to really work on changing your mindset. And for those that watched the collective reading yesterday, we talked a little bit about this and the importance of making sure that you are thinking positively so you can manifest only the positive. Okay. Very, very important message. Spirit, tell me a little bit about what does the collective need to know when it comes to manifesting more positive in their life? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, many of you guys are not planning big enough. Yeah, you guys are hopeful with the Two of Wands in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. You're hopeful, but you're not planning big enough. And because you are not planning big enough, you are kind of limiting yourself. You're limiting your manifestations and the blessings that the universe and God has in store for you. So with that being said, collective, think bigger. Dream bigger. Focus on the things that you actually want. Call it in, write it down, pray about it, meditate on it. And before you know it, it'll come. It'll come. But if you sit in the negative, in the why did this happen to me? Why did this person do this to me? Why can't I have the type of success in my career, in my love life, in my money? Why? You know what that is? That is self-limiting beliefs. That's that Two of Wands in reverse, and it's holding you back from your manifestations. Many of you guys have good fortune in your favor. Many of you guys have good karma on your side, but you're blocking your blessings because of what you believe you can achieve. Now, I do tell my subscribers all the time that, of course, there has to be some groundwork put in place. It's not like you can just sit there and say, okay, I want my perfect husband to show up tomorrow. Abracadabra. Nah, it don't work like that, right? So what that's going to mean is you're going to have to do the groundwork. If you're wanting to attract love, you're going to have to move in this empress energy. You're going to have to exude this attractive nature. You have to be a magnet for love. If you want to attract more money into your life, you need to be a magnet for money. You're going to have to get out there and grind, be focused, really be focused on the goal. Whatever you focus on is what you actually will have success in. What you don't focus on is going to fall to the wayside, right? This is the very reason why some of you guys are messaging me on a regular and saying, Mika, why am I having delays in my love life? Why am I having delays in abundance, in peace? Holding yourself back. You want to maintain control of the uncontrollables. You can't do that, collective. You got to release it. And so it's going to require you to continue to learn, to continue to grow, and get your head out of the clouds. Some of you guys are um, trying to do or think or imagine more than what's possible. Be present in the here and now and really do the practical steps to get to the goal. So I'm saying, like, some of you guys are like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, that's great. But what are you doing to become that millionaire? Oh, I want to, date this guy that's a 10 out of 10. Like, okay, but what are you looking like? Are you meeting your match? You know what I'm saying? So those are the types of things. All right. Anything else the collective needs to know? And we're going to get started in these readings, y'all. Yeah, you're going to have to continue to work on yourself. And this is that healing journey with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is about you really improving yourself and getting yourself to a better space. And once you get yourself to a better space, blessings will start pouring in. So I leave you with that, collective. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will definitely timestamp it for you all to check out later for those that just jumped on. And a big shout out to our supporters that already came through with donations. Big shout out to Pisces 222, Tam, and Stephanie T. Thank you guys so much. You guys will actually be getting your readings first. And then from there, we will move on to the collective for the spin it to win it. Remember, guys, you do need to be present at the time your name is called. So keep that in mind as you guys choose to kind of take the risk at the casino. I feel like we're at a casino or something, don't y'all? Doesn't it feel like a casino? So if you want to take the risk, hashtag Q with your question, and I will be sure to add you guys to this ever growing list. All right. So let me go ahead and add a few more people to the Spin It to Win It. Stephanie says definitely a confirmation message for her for sure, that collective reading. That's awesome. I'm so glad that it definitely resonated with you. Cool, cool, cool. I love it when that happens. All right, we got Sunflower. Let's see, who else did I miss? All right. Bri Prince. Did I get Bri Prince on here? No. Let me add Bri Prince. Good to see you, Bri. All right, so we got more people added to that list, and we're going to first start off with our first question. Our first question is going to be from Pisces 222. All right, Pisces 222 wants to know, I'm still feeling like my energy is being pulled back by a past person. What can you see on my end? Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Spirit, tell me about Pisces 222. Tell me a little bit about Pisces 222's energy being pulled by this past person. What is the energy surrounding Pisces 222 right now in Pisces love life? Pisces 222. Two of Swords in the reverse, and Ace of Swords in reverse. What's happening, Pisces 222, is you're too heavily in your head. This is you not being very confident in your decision to move forward. And so, because of this, where you are is overthinking this whole situation. And that's why you're being pulled and drawn in. So, it's kind of like your thoughts are getting in your way. You made a head over heart decision because you know your values are so important. Your values are the thing that you've got to have and stand firm in. You're not going to continue to be a part of someone that treats you so badly. But I think the manipulation, the lies, the things that this person has done, or whatever has caused you to push yourself away from this past person is having you a bit confused. And it's because of the manipulation. You know what I'm saying? And it triggers your confidence as well. So, in order to move past this types of energy, what can Pisces 222 do, Spirit? You just have to release those negative thoughts. You got to get out of your own way, and you got to just recognize that this is someone that can't be a cooperative partner, and you have to find acceptance within your heart to set yourself free. Sometimes we'll never get that apology. Sometimes we'll never get someone to say, you know what, I did you badly. I wish I can take my words back. I wish I can take the things that I've done to you back. And this is the work. This is the hardest part of the healing journey for a lot of us, is finding the peace and the clarity within ourselves to say, you know what? I know this person showed me who they are, and I have to accept it. But I have to release it in love and light, and I have to transmute the thoughts, Pisces 222, to something more productive, more positive. Your career, your money, your finances, improving yourself, your health, all of the things that's going to put yourself in a more less stressful situation. Yeah. Even though you are a Pisces, you may have a lot of air sign in your chart where you kind of hold on to a lot of thoughts and you start second guessing yourself, overthinking, over analyzing, and so you got to transmute the energy. That's what's happening there. Good luck to you, Pisces 222. Wishing you the best. I hope this reading resonates with you. All right. I see we have Amber J, who just submitted a $20 donation. Thank you so much, Amber J. I definitely did add you to the list. We're going to do Tam, Stephanie. We're going to spin it to win it, and then Amber J. We'll get to your question after our first spin it to winner. Okay. So next we have Tam. Tam, are you here? Tam, are you here? All right. Let's get to your question, Tam. Tam wants to know, is there a healthy partner coming in for me this year? All right, let's see. Spirit, tell me about Tam. Tam's here. Yay. Tam's love life, Spirit. Tam's love life. Is there a healthy partner coming in for Tam this year, Spirit? Healthy love, healthy love. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Tam, you say that you're ready for love. You really want it in your life. But where are you right now in this moment, spiritually and emotionally? We are in July, going into August. So there's only a few months left in 2025. And I challenge you to really look deeply at your own energy and ask yourself, am I really ready? Am I really ready for love? I think you say you're ready, but I don't think you're ready. You've pulled your energy away because there's been a lot of disappointment. And I think you're in a space of self improvement, getting yourself to a better space, right? So I feel like for the rest of 2025, to answer your question, is you're going to kind of put yourself out there, but as far as actually being ready to get in a full blown committed relationship, I don't think you're ready for that. Even if Prince Charming were to show up, I think you're going to run in fear. Yeah. I think there's a lot of energy here about you focusing on getting your finances to a better space. I think you do feel alone. But I feel like there's also this fear of what if something goes bad? So you're holding back, protecting and guarding your energy. And it's not because it's a bad thing. Oh no. It's because it's all about divine timing at work. And if you were to be honest with yourself, Tam, and say, Tam, do I really want a relationship right now? Tam would probably say, "Mm, I mean, I do, but I don't know. I kind of want to just kind of focus on my money, right, Tam?" That's kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of like you have this self-limiting belief that someone's going to take advantage of you, use you, or what have you, or take from you. I'm getting something like that. And with that, you've got to really build your confidence a little bit more and really work on getting yourself to a better space. So it's okay to put yourself out there for practice and see what's out there. But I always encourage my clients when they're in this type of energy, be aware that you just may not honestly and truly be ready for something serious, because the expectations in a relationship is vulnerability. And if you're not ready to be emotionally, mentally, spiritually vulnerable and risk getting your heart broke, because there's going to be a lot of no's before a yes when you're dating. So if you're not ready to risk that, it's not time. Okay. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. But as far as actually someone coming towards you and approaching you, um, I think with this Queen of Swords in reverse, there are going to be a lot of disappointments. There's going to be a lot of disappointments with the Queen of Swords in reverse in these options. That's what I'm getting. You're not going to be ready for the type of offers that these people are offering you, because again, the blockage, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because of your lack of emotional vulnerability and willingness to totally surrender. So people will come, but you're going to like be very disappointed in these opportunities because of that guard that's up. And that's why I shared all that. So I hope that helps, Tam, so you can kind of work on that before you really put yourself out there. Good luck to you, boo. Hope this helps. All right. We're going to do one more paid, and then we're going to spin it to win it. Let me go ahead and update this list one more time so I can be sure to make sure all of those beautiful souls that have went ahead and put hashtag Q in the chat with their question is ready to spin it to win it, because we will have Stephanie up next. If you're interested in getting a free reading, this is the information right here. Hashtag Q with the question, and then I will be sure to answer the question, okay? You're welcome, Tam. You're welcome. Hopefully it all kind of made sense. And for those that are getting readings today, your questions will be time stamped, okay? So all of the readings will be time stamped for you, which is really, really nice. So that way you guys can come back and watch your readings, whether if you're a winner today or if you're paying for a reading today live, you will be able to get your questions time stamped. So you can watch it again. You know, sometimes we got to rewatch it again to digest the information, because it's a lot of information. Your girl gives you detailed readings. So I want to make that available to you all. Yeah. Yeah, Tam says been approached, but just not sure. Correct. And that's the blockages, Tam, that I was speaking of. Correct. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's just like, oh, you're like, ah. All right, so let's update this list, y'all. Okay, you do have to be present at the time your name is called. You do have to be present at the time your name is called. All right, I got you, Mr. Pops. Angel. Holbert, I got you. Or Angela, excuse me, I said Angel. Angela. All right, I think that's everybody. All right, so I added all you guys to the wheel. We're going to go ahead and continue the reading. The next VIP that I have for a reading is Stephanie. Stephanie, are you here? Stephanie, are you here? After Stephanie, we're going to spin it to win it, y'all. So y'all better hang on tight. Hey, you never know. You may be the winner. All right, Stephanie, let's do your reading. Stephanie wants to know what new things are coming into my life. I'm feeling good and starting to pour some more into myself. Okay. What good things are coming towards Stephanie, Spirit? Good things coming towards Stephanie T. What good things are coming towards Stephanie T, Spirit? We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I think that for a long time, you haven't been feeling too good, right? You've been going through a very dark time in your life. And what I'm noticing is that the good thing is you're going to overcome these things. And could be due to some type of breakup or a relationship that didn't fall through for you. And I think you're going to kind of like really kind of start building yourself up, building your confidence up. Because whatever this relationship was, Stephanie, it kind of destroyed you. It really brought you down. It really brought you down. So this is kind of like you kind of going off and using a different approach. Using a different approach. I think for a long time you resisted changing how you went about this relationship or relationships with others. And what I'm noticing in your energy here is that you're setting your standards way higher. You're in a space of saying, I gotta do better. I gotta want better for myself. So that's kind of where you are. You're setting your expectations high. You're still in a healing journey, but I see that you're open to change. And that is a very powerful space to be in, being open to change, which is a good thing. All right. Anything else good coming towards Stephanie? You're going to have inner clarity and truth that maybe in the past you were being careless or you were not putting yourself in a position that really benefited you. So yeah, I see you in the comments. You said that situation, I was definitely a wake up call. Correct. I'm getting like a wake up call. And what I'm saying is things are going to be so much better for you. Like this is a big karmic lesson and it really brought you down, but it's there to lift you up. And it sucks, right? It sucks in spiritual talk and the way things happen, the way the universe works. It sucks when you have to be brought down to your knees, but it's only good things in store for you. But there's still a journey. I'm still hearing it's a journey for you because you're still recovering, but you're getting better because of the clarity that you're getting. So, what could she look forward to in the future here? Yeah, just peace, groundedness. Yeah, balance. You're not going to be in chaos anymore. I love that about, yeah. And truth. You're going to be much wiser. You have a story to tell. I think you have a story to tell. So you may want to find some way to help others and empower others in some type of way. So yeah, you've been through a lot. So stay strong, boo. You got this. You got this. All right. So that's what I have for you, collective. Listen, we are about to go ahead and do the spin it to win it. Are y'all ready? Are y'all really ready? Now remember, you do have to be on the live for the spin it to win it. I'm about to go ahead and spin the lucky wheel for the lucky winner. Again, if you want to be added to this list, I'll give everybody a few more minutes to go ahead and put hashtag Q in the chat so I can add your name. Dorella. Add your name before we spin. Who else we got that I missed? I think that's it. All right. I think we're ready to spin it. You're welcome, Stephanie. I think we're ready to spin it. So last call for people that want a question. If you don't see your name on the screen, please let me know. If you don't see your name on the screen and you have a dying question and you want to be added to the Spin It to Win It list, please let me know right now before I do the first spin. I want to give everybody an opportunity. Y'all know how I am. I love to give away free stuff. So I want to make sure everybody has a chance. NY Greek, I got your question, boo. Thank you so much for your donation today. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and add you to our VIP list. Last call. Last call. All right, we're spinning in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, Porsche. I add you, boo. 3. Divine K 98. I need hashtag Q, boo. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's spin it. Ah, see? The winner is. Congratulations to Scream Queen. All right. Scream Queen, are you here? If you're here, you got to claim your prize. I'll give you a couple seconds. Say, I'm here. All right. Going once. Going twice. Last call, and then we're going to spin it again. You got to be here to win. Scream Queen, are you here? All right, she's lost her prize. Sorry, Scream Queen. All right, we're spinning again. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, Dorella. All right, Scream Queen's here. Okay, I'm gonna give it to her and Dorella. We're gonna add both of you guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, it is a delay in the feed. It is a delay in the feed. So guess what? We're gonna add Scream Queen first, and then we're gonna do Dorella. How about that? But first is Dorella here. Dorella's here. Yay. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, Scream Queen, can you do me a favor, boo? And Dorella, can you guys drop your questions into the chat one more time so I don't have to scroll up? It just kind of helps. If y'all can drop your questions into the chat, Dorella and Scream Queen, so I don't have to scroll up. Dorella and Screen Queen, drop your questions into the chat one more time so that way we can go ahead and start your reading. All right, I'm waiting for them to drop their questions and then we're going to go ahead and start. So to kind of give you guys an idea of where we are after Scream Queen, then we're going to do Dorella, then we're going to do NY Greek, and then if we don't have any more donations, we're going to spin it again. We going to get it. Scream Queen, I need your question, boo. All right, so again, we got Scream Queen, Dorella, and then NY Greek. All right, Scream Queen would like to know, how does the person I'm in no contact with, which is a Scorpio, feel about the situation? All right. Spirit, tell me about Scream Queen's Scorpio, the Scorpio that Scream Queen is in no contact with at this time. The Scorpio that Scream Queen is in no contact with at this time. How does this person currently feel about Scream Queen and this situation? We have the Eight of Wands and we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Pentacles in the reverse is we have the Five of Swords. So this Scorpio definitely wants to talk to you. Okay, they want to talk to you, and it looks like they want to talk to you because they really want to fight for what you have to offer. This doesn't feel like someone that's really interested in something romantic with you. And this may have been the issue where this person was kind of in it for the wrong reasons, and then the tower just kept falling. It feels kind of like a karmic connection where this person puts a lot of value on superficial relationships, material relationships, stirs up a lot of drama. Definitely wants to get into your head, Scream Queen, because they feel like they have no choice. They got to do something. Because at this point, they are feeling like, if they don't take action, that they can possibly lose you. So they want a fresh start. They do. But they also know like they're possibly not going to have um, a lot of trust here. You're probably not going to trust them. So they have to come in with their A game. I want to look at, what does this person plan to do? What is their true intentions here? Not to commit. Not to commit. Again, it seems very materialistic in nature, but they definitely want to come back. They want to come back again for the wrong reasons. How does Scream Queen feel about this person? Heartbroken. This person broke your heart. You're probably still very heartbroken by this person, and you're still going through a very difficult time. This is a very, very painful experience. So I'm hoping that this reading allows you to really, truly, and honestly stand in your power and recognize that you did the right thing by going no contact with this person, because this person doesn't have any good intentions with you. They feel like a habitual time waster, and they're going to continue to disappoint you for sure. All right, good luck to you, boo. I hope you got a little bit more clarity here, and I hope it resonates. Let me know if it resonates. Okay. Dorella is next. Dorella, are you here? All right. She's here. Let's do it. Again, Dorella, thank you so much for always being a loyal subscriber to the channel. Congratulations on winning a free reading today. Woohoo! All right. Your question is, when will TL be reaching out to me? All right. Spirit, tell me a little about TL attached to Dorella. Now, of course, time is fluid in tarot, so this is just a prediction. When will TL reach out to Dorella? We have the Magician in the reverse, which is the number 1. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And so I think what's happening is this person is intentionally on purpose not reaching out to you. So they're kind of like trying to give you a hard time. And they have a lot of like lack of confidence. This is someone that feels like if you reach out to them, it'll kind of build their confidence and they're going to feel a little bit more better. So I don't really see this person having the desire to really reach out first. It's going to take a lot for this person to do that for sure. It's just because they feel embarrassed. They kind of feel like they sold themselves short. They probably still feel that way, and they don't want to trigger their insecurities and fears by reaching out first. It's kind of like a pride and ego thing. They have a very sensitive ego, this person here. So, yeah. So, with the Ace of Swords to the Ten of Wands, like it's a lot of things that is going to keep this person from communicating with you. Okay, it's a lot of insecurities and fears and confusions and things. It's like they're holding their own self back. So, what advice do you have for Dorella with this spirit? Um, Continue to stand firm on your boundary here. I know that you are definitely frustrated with this person and holding back, and you definitely don't have um, any desire to really communicate with them either. And so I think Spirit is saying you're doing the right thing by keeping your distance because this person really is throwing your energy off. And you don't need to be around someone that just really triggers you in this type of way. Okay. Yeah. Stay firm on your standards, your boundaries, and your beliefs. All right. That's what I have for you. Let me know, Dorella, if it resonates. All right, y'all. We're going to keep this train rolling. For those that are just now coming into the live, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rules of how to get added to our list are listed in the pinned comments as well as the description box below. First, we're going to do Virgo King, who is our paid VIP. And for those that are not wanting to pay and want to risk being added to this ever-growing list of wheel of people here, go ahead and drop hashtag Q with your question into the chat. And that way we can get you added to the wheel to win a free tarot reading. All right. Before we go ahead and start NY Greek's question, I want to go ahead and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Diamond Girl 225. Okay, add you. Okay. Debbie Kelly, add you. Thank you, NY Greek, for your patience, by the way, too. I know he's been here for a while. Am I missing anybody? KesRiv, gotcha, boo. All right, I think that's everybody. Let's go ahead and start your reading, NY Greek. All right. NY Greek wants to know, now that I've released old karma and I'm preparing to meet someone new in September, what emotional or spiritual energy should I embody to attract a healthy reciprocal relationship? Not another test. Look, if I had the golden answers to really like make the collective all attract the perfect person, oh man, I would be a millionaire. But of course, I can look at the energy and give you some suggestions, and hopefully that'll help. But do keep in mind NY Greek, and I have to be very particular because I know you're a Virgo, and Virgo's like, okay, like I need to know the ins and outs. I need to know. And you said, and so be open minded about this reading. It's just all energy. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about NY Greek. NY Greek's love life. What advice do you have for NY Greek in order to attract a healthy reciprocal relationship in love? Tower, 4 of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. You have to go through an awakening first, and you can't fight this battle that is pretty much divinely orchestrated. You got to go through it. You got to go through this spiritual awakening. I know you want to take the easy road out, but the tower is about like chaos, dysfunction, feeling like stuff isn't going your way. With that clarifying the 5 of Swords, you just kind of feel like you're tired of having to fight for love situations, fight for things to go right. You're tired of having to go through these catastrophic experiences. And of course, I think a lot of us are tired of it. But Spirit is saying your vision is set on a goal without the work. And remember in the collective reading, I talked about we can have goals and we can have vision, but until you put the practical steps forward in place to make it happen. And in dating, that's you got to put yourself out there. You got to make yourself available. You got to improve yourself. You got to, really exude this energy that I'm single and I'm ready. And there are, like I said in the collective reading, there's going to be a lot of no's before you get a lot of yeses. And that's just kind of what it is. Also, I'm noticing with the 3 of Swords in reverse, you're kind of fighting this healing journey. And I think that's a part of your transformation. I think there was an experience prior to these other karmics that you are meeting where you had your heart broken and you're still kind of getting past that and moving on from it. But I think you're kind of moving too quickly. And Spirit is saying you've got to allow yourself to surrender to that healing journey and just kind of work on yourself. And once you get to a space of feeling more confident, then it's going to show. And I know we've done readings before in Y Greek, and I will say, like, you have a great potential. You're a great guy. You have only the best intentions out there. A lot of the people that I read for have really pure intentions, but the problem is you got to be patient with the process. You can't expect, your perfect match to show up at your doorstep like that. It takes just a matter of going out there, dating, getting to know people, and being also very clear about what you want. So, what I'm also noticing as a big blockage with the 4 of Pentacles to the Page of Swords is you're holding on to this overwhelming feeling of, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can find the perfect person. It's almost kind of like you're still trying to get there. I don't know how to describe that, but you know what I'm saying? It's you're still on this journey, and I can't really put my hand on it, but you know what I'm talking about, where you feel like there's still a lot to unpack here mentally. So you're dreaming too big without taking the baby steps. Does that make sense? You're like here with it, but you got to be here with it. You got to take the baby steps. That's the best way I can describe your energy. Yeah, you're kind of, you know, you're definitely in a decision to want to go somewhere else, like go to another relationship. But Spirit is saying you just kind of sit in this space of just healing for just a little bit longer, and then you can go off into something else. Anything else NY Greek needs to know? Yeah, you want to control the narrative so much. Typical Virgo read. You want to control You want to control the outcomes. You want to control how things go. And that's what we were talking about before in this reading. And it just can't happen. Spirit say you got to relinquish control. We need to get this Emperor energy in the upright. You can't be in control of how this goes. Or you're going to find yourself attracting a Empress in reverse, someone also that is not in the right type of energy. Much love. I love your sense of humor, NY Greek, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. You gotta kind of just let stuff flow. As much as I hate it, you just gotta let stuff flow. Yeah. Ugh. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do a spin it to win it. Are y'all ready? So here we go. We're gonna spin for the next person. Let me check and make sure we didn't get anybody else. Anybody else? I'm about to spin. Hashtag Q in the chat. Hashtag Q in the chat. Shameira Allen, we're going to get you added to the list, boo. Thank you so much. Y'all let me know if I missed your name. All right. Mystic Road, I got you, boo. Last call before we spin again. D. All right, Bri, I got you on the list. All right, kids. Did I add kids? I don't think I added kids. Okay, kids, we're going to add you to the list. Debbie, O, Texas. I got you, boo. All right, okay. We're going to go ahead and spin it. Remember, you must be present on the live to win. You must be present on the live. When I call your name, if you are not present, you are going to forfeit your prize. All right, y'all ready? We're spinning in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. The winner is Divine K 98. Divine K, congratulations. Divine K, are you here? Divine K, if you're here, please retype your question into the chat. You only got a few seconds left to claim your prize, and then we're going to spin it for another person. You got to be present to win. All right. Divine K is about to lose your prize. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, Another person. 5, 4,
gotta be
3,
present to
2,
win.
1. All right. Sorry, Divine K, you lost your prize, boo. We spin it again. Let's spin it.
All
Keep
right.
spinning. Divine K is about to lose your prize. And 10, 9.
The winner
8,
is
7, 6.
T-Rose.
Another person. 5,
Yeah.
4,
Gotta be
3,
present.
Big
2,
shout out to our
1.
amazing
All
mod,
right.
T-Rose. She wins. Yay! T-Rose, congratulations, boo. Do me a favor, drop your question into the chat. Definitely deserving. For those that don't know, let me tell you about T-Rose for just a second. T-Rose has been a loyal subscriber of the channel for some time now. And she's also been very, very loyal to supporting you all as viewers. So I'm so excited that T-Rose wins. Yay! So T-Rose, drop your question into the chat, boo. I know you're here. I see you right there. And we're going to answer your question. All right. Unfortunately, Divine K, it's too late. You got to be present at the time your name's called. If you're not here, then you forfeit your prize. I'm sorry, boo. We got it. We got to give other people an opportunity to win. I'm sorry, boo. You got to be present. That's why I say you guys got to be here. You got to be here or you to lose your prize. That's the name of the game. I'm giving everybody an opportunity to win. I'm giving you guys every opportunity to win. All right, let's do this. T-Rose. All right, T-Rose, need your question, boo. While T-Rose is getting her question together, I just want to remind everybody that in order to win the prize, you have to be present at the time we call your name. And then I count down. I give you several seconds to respond. And if you don't type into the chat saying I'm here or give me your question, you forfeit your prize. So unfortunately, if your name was called and you're not here, you have lost your prize. Okay, we got to give other people an opportunity to win. That's just kind of how it works, but it's okay. If you want a reading really badly, there's always other opportunities. Well, I'll probably do more of these, so just hang out, continue to watch, continue to be a supporter. It just unfortunately, didn't pan out too well. Okay, so if your name is called, please retype your question. If your name is called, please retype your question. I can't scroll up into the chat. My streaming software will not let me. If you are typing your question into the chat and your name is called, you're going to have to retype your question, okay? Because I can't scroll, my streaming software won't let me scroll up. All right. T Rose wants to know, what do I not see coming to me during retrograde? Okay. All right, Dev Rev is next. Thank you, boo. KesRiv. I said Dev Rev. What am I saying? Oh man. Make sure you drop your question into the chat. KesRiv. Riv. Spirit, tell me about T Rose. T Rose. What doesn't she see coming during this retrograde? What doesn't she see coming during this retrograde? We have Three of Cups. And we have Eight of Swords. Okay. You're definitely going to be attracting more people coming towards you. I'm getting possibly getting out more and trying to make connections, maybe. This can be family, friends, or it can be romantic interest. I'm leaning more toward romantic interest because when I clarified the Three of Cups, I'm getting the Seven of Wands. So you're going to be like, and you're definitely going to be in your head about this. Tell me more about this Three of Cups energy, Spirit. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the Sun in the reverse. So yeah, it really feels like you don't really want to really commit to it. So I'm getting more so like you'll meet these people and then you're like, okay, I'll hang with them, Mika, but I'm not trying to do anything with them. I'm just gonna hang with them for a little bit, and that's it, and talk to them. It seems very surface level, very casual, nothing much. And then you move on from it. Three of Cups can also signify a reconciliation, so that's a possible thing, but it just speaks of you coming together with others. And it just seems like it just doesn't work out, whatever that is. It's kind of like an in and out type of thing. And I think you just don't really want to connect with people romantically more so right now. You're still very guarded. I want to look as to why. Why is T Rose so guarded? Because you want to keep your options open. I think whatever this is you're on a search, you're on a mission for something that's going to really make you feel loved more deeply. And whoever this person is, you're just not really feeling it. You're kind of like, not feeling it. Yeah. So it's not going to last long. So it just seems like, I don't know if you're on dating apps or if you're trying to get to know people, it's just not going to work. And it's all divine timing, because I think if you watch the collective read right now, it's just not the time for, I guess, you to be in a relationship because you're still on a healing journey. Absolutely. So yeah, that's what I got. Congratulations to you, Rose. All right. KesRiv, did I say that right? KesRiv, you're next. If you're here, I need your question, boo. All right. Got it. So KesRiv wants to know, is or was JSC only interested in superficially? Is that still the case? Okay. So it seemed like this was like a superficial type of connection. And so you want to know, is this person still on that superficial type of energy? All right, let's see. I think what I'm going to do for this reading is I'm going to look at JSE's honest and true feelings for you and intentions. Again, thank you so much for your support and your donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Spirit, tell me about JSE. JSE's true and honest feelings for KesRiv. KesRiv. What is JES's honest and true feelings? We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is someone that's just ready to move forward, to be honest with you, and feeling like this is a big loss. They miss the love that you gave them, but at the same time, they feel like it's too much pain to bear giving this relationship another chance or continuously being involved in this. Why is that? Why does this person feel that way? Because they feel like it's hard to get in contact with you. I don't know if you have this person blocked or if you're pushing them away. They're feeling kind of stuck. And they kind of want to know what's the deal with that. If you're willing to show up in this relationship and be loving and caring, then definitely this person's going to take that for what it is. I don't really see this person being someone that gives a lot of love to you, a lot of care, a lot of consideration for you. I feel like for this person, they're more concerned about how you make them feel. So if you make them feel good, then that's all that matters. But now that you're not giving them that type of love, it's a problem. Oh, Amber J, I skipped you. I skipped you, didn't I? I'm sorry, boo. I'm gonna do you next. I'm sorry, Amber J. I don't know how I missed your name. All right. So to answer your question, KesRiv, I think this is a situation where this person doesn't really have a lot of motivation or passion to really want to pursue you. It just feels like somebody that's just kind of in it for what they can get. It feels like a user. They just use people's energy like an energy vampire. That's what I'm getting this person is. And as long as you're giving to them, supporting them, giving to them, they're cool. But then at the end of the day, when you hold them accountable, they run because they don't want to hear about it, right? So they're kind of like in this two of swords. They kind of don't know what to think or what to do, but it doesn't matter because I don't think this person has the best intentions. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. All right. Thank you, Amber, for letting me know that. I don't know how I missed you. All right. So let me just switch the order of things. I'm gonna move you down here. I'm sorry, Amber. Because of that, Amber, if you have another question, you can go ahead and drop it into the chat and then I'll answer that as well. Okay. Thank you for your understanding. Like a yes or no question, something like that. I'll do another, like I'll do a yes or no question. Okay. You're welcome, KesRiv. You're very welcome. All right, we're gonna do Amber J and then we're gonna spin y'all. So Amber J, let me go back. So Amber J wants to know what's next for love, for me in love. Okay. Amber, I think I answered that already. I wonder if I answered that already. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I'll go ahead and answer it. I feel like I did, but maybe I didn't. But Amber J, if you have another question, go ahead and drop it into the chat. I'll do a complimentary for my error. You got to remember this is a one woman show. And so I'm trying to manage doing readings plus spinning plus keeping up with the chats and everything. So I got a little thrown off, but I got you, boo. Thank you so much for your understanding. All right, Kay, I'm going to go ahead and add you to the list. Thank you, Kay. Oh, it's Key, not Kay. Key. All right, Key, I added you to the list. Miss anybody else? Penny proud. Penny proud. Okay. All right, I got it. I'm clicking on stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get my life. Hold on. See what I mean? It's a lot going on. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on a second. Penny. I didn't add you, Penny. Let me add Penny. I'm gonna just put Penny because I lost it. I forgot. It's Penny something. I'm gonna put Penny P. I forgot. I lost it. I said Penny something. Penny. Let me look one more time. Penny Proud. That's what it is. Penny Proud. All right, Amber. I'm gonna do your reading, boo. And I got your second question. What's next for you in love? We'll do that one first, and then we'll do your second question. What are some good things coming in the future? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Spirit, tell me about Amber. Amber J. Amber J. What's next in love for Amber J? What's next in love for Amber J? Mm. We have the Magician in the reverse, and then we have the World in the reverse. Mm. So I don't think you have necessarily a lot of love coming in quite yet because you're not letting go of somebody from your past. You don't have a lot of confidence to close this cycle. You're like scared to let this past situation go. Hey, Cherie. And also, I'm noticing about your heart chakra being blocked. You're in a very emotionally vulnerable state, very sensitive, very hurt. You could have been involved with someone who was very toxic, and you kind of go between going back and forth with this person. So I do foresee, if you're not careful, you revisiting this cycle with this person. You still have a lot of passion and a lot of love for them, as much as you may want to deny it, of course. I know, I get it. It still runs very deep because you have history with them. You have history with them. Could have been a long-term committed relationship, a lot of time invested, a lot of money, effort with the Ten of Pentacles. But I think also what you're noticing in the near future is if you actually start to begin to date, the universe is not actually going to bring upon a healed, healthy, solid person yet because you are not actually ready for new love. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying you got to do the spiritual work on getting yourself grounded, stable, be confident in who you are, and not really look for someone to fill a void. I think you're in a space of like, you don't want to be alone. You're scared to be alone. And the thought of being alone is terrifying. And with that energy and space, if you begin to date, you're going to attract karmics and people that's going to take you for granted. These are the narcissists. These are the toxic individuals because you're not quite ready to just kind of face being solid and whole alone yet. So what advice? You need some advice. Better yet, I'm going to get this oracle deck for you. And nothing's wrong with this. Nothing to be ashamed about. A lot of us have been here before, and it's a part of the healing journey. What advice we have for Amber with this so she can attract the love that she wants and deserves? What advice? So we have this, and it says, Amber, prioritize your self healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self healing takes time and a lot of self love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. And I'm going to put it close to the screen so you can kind of see it. Possibly you might not be able to see it. But you can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is everything that I was just saying. So prioritizing yourself, your healing, and really taking time for self-care, self-love. Because before you attracted this karmic or these karmics, it was you. You were happy. You were whole. You were solid. But toxicity, sometimes we're magnets to this because it's familiar. It's familiar to be that little girl that grew up in an environment surrounded by toxicity, to become that people pleaser, the person that says, I wasn't loved, and so I'm searching for love, and I'm looking for it in maybe the wrong people. But because it's so familiar, this is where I identify love. And if this person gives me a little glimpse of happiness and hope and makes me feel good, give me that rush, I'm going to hold on to it closely to my chest and pray that I can keep getting that rush nonstop. And that person gives it to you, then takes it. Gives it to you, then takes it. And then they're gone. And then you become addicted to that rush. You get addicted to that feeling of needing that rush again. When really, that's unhealthy love. So what's next in love is taking time to practice self-love. It's so important. If you don't do this step, because you have free will, hey, I'm just a messenger. I know how y'all are. But Mika, okay, all right, I got you. All right, do you, boo. But I'm just trying to help you. It's there. It's there for a reason. It's coming through for a reason because Spirit wants you to just take time to really dive deep. And therapy, if that's something you're open to, is very helpful. I'm a big advocate for therapy because that is where you can dive deep and look at those childhood wounds and other things and patterns and behavior patterns that you're doing to attract the wrong type of partners. All right, so let's get to your next question. Hopefully you won't unsubscribe after this reading, but I hope it's helpful. I hope it's helpful. What are some good things coming in the future? Okay, we can look at good things. We can look at good things. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the good things. What are the good things coming in the future for Amber J? We have the Queen of Pentacles. I like that energy. And the Eight of Wands. You're going to do fine financially. I think for financial success, financial abundance, having a sense of self-worth and security, and the financial tip is going to be great. You're going to see a lot of growth in that. And I think you'll find happiness in that. I think you'll find a lot of happiness in that. But as far as your love life, that's a whole nother sector that we just talked about that needs to, work on, that needs a little work. And you're going to have some important decisions to make about possibly like a different career path or ways you're going about your job. I don't know if you're looking for looking for another job or looking to go somewhere else or do something else, whatever it is, you're going to see success in that. Okay. Yeah, I see you like planning to possibly go and do something else. But as far as your love life, I'm noticing here, even in this reading, it's saying like you may not necessarily find what you're looking for when it comes to your love life. Because I'm just like asking spirit in my head, what about her love life? Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to find what you're looking for in the near future. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's what I have for you, Amber. Thank you again so much for your patience. I'll have all this timestamp for you to watch later if you need to rewatch it. And let me know if it resonates. Let me know if it resonates. All right. T Rose says, Mika and everyone, I think that there's a delay in the chat feed. And yes, there is. So whenever a creator is doing a live stream, there will be a slight delay. But when a winner is announced, I do give the winner some time. I do give them some time to go ahead and give their response. And so if you're announced a winner, and I'm seeing people say congratulations, da da da, and I'm counting down, and you don't respond, then unfortunately you don't win your prize. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it goes. All right, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and start our Spin It to Win It once again. So if you are interested in being added to our list, last call. Last call. If you don't see your name on the screen, let me know so I can add your name. Just put hashtag Q in the chat. Put hashtag Q in the chat. Amber J says, thank you, Mika. It resonates. Been focusing on myself and healing for a while now. That's good. That's good. So just keep on the journey. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine, but just really looking at those shortcomings of like being a people pleaser, feeling an emotional void, all those types of things, you got to build your confidence because, you know, those toxic people can sense fears, insecurities, and, you know, people that are really desperate for love. So if you kind of have that confidence built up to say, I don't really need anybody without really saying it, then yeah, you'll be fine. Tammy. All right, Tammy, we're going to add you on the list, on the wheel. And Tagreed Essa. All right, I'm spinning, y'all. We spinning. We spinning. On the wheel. The winner is Tagreed Essa. All right, I'm spinning, y'all. We spinning. We spinning. Svetlana on the wheel. The winner is Tagreed Essa. If you are in the live, go ahead and drop hashtag Q with your question into the chat. That's SVETLAN. There she is. Okay, cool. She's here. Great. Go ahead and drop your question again. I know you posted it earlier, but my live stream software will not let me scroll up. So if you can go ahead and drop your question into the chat, then we can go ahead and start your reading. There she is. Okay, cool. Congratulations. Go ahead and drop your question again. Here. I know you posted it earlier, but my live stream software will not let me scroll up. So if you can go ahead and drop your question into the chat, then we can go ahead and start your reading. There she is. Okay, cool. Congratulations. She's here. I know you posted it earlier, but my live stream software will not let me scroll up. So if you can go ahead and drop your question into the chat, then we can go ahead and start your reading. There she is. Okay, cool. Congratulations. She's here. I know you posted it earlier, but my live stream software will not let me scroll up. So if you waiting on your question and drop your question into the chat, then we can go ahead and start your reading. While we wait on that person's question, just to kind of remind everybody the rules. If you type hashtag Q into the chat, we're going to add your name to the list. Waiting on your question. There's an echo. Is it really? How about now? Sorry, guys. Okay. I think I know what it was. I think I fixed the problem now. Hopefully that echo will be. That's me with my controls. Okay, I'm listening. There it goes. Okay, I got it fixed. Okay, great. T Rose says better. Thank you. Okay, cool. I won't do that again. Sorry, guys. Push the wrong button. Oops. All right. She says, what to expect next in love. All right. So before I get into that reading, I also want to let people know that despite even if you don't find that you're going to find your person yet, it's always good practice to put yourself out there. So if you're interested in finding new love, get out there, attend events, find people in the wild, make yourself known, make yourself available. You know, do the things that really exude the energy and that you're single and ready. Don't be at the house. Y'all be wanting to sit at the house. Get out the house. Get out of the house. All right, let's do this. What can she expect next in love? Svetlana. Miss Lana, Miss Lana, Miss Lana D. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Six of Swords as well as the Eight of Wands in the reverse. It's funny that I mentioned what I said before I even started the reading because I think you need to know, Miss Lana, that you've got to get out of the house. You got to get out of the house. I think you're finding more peace and refuge just being closed off and not really putting yourself out there. And it's leading to missed opportunities in love, right? And so it's hard to really find love when you're not out there. What advice can we give to Miss Lana to attract the love that she wants? Four of Swords and Ace of Swords. Stop thinking that, taking a break is going to attract love. Like you got to get out there. You got to get out there and really put your heart out there. I think you're sitting back and you're like praying that love will show up and hoping, but I feel like there's also this energy of you not really taking a lot of action. Okay. So it's kind of like you're self-sabotaging yourself. Anything else she needs to know? We have the Sun and the Empress in reverse. Yeah, you're too closed off. You're too focused on yourself. And I think you're probably aware of that. So again, go get get a cute outfit on, look good. I see that you're embodying some great energy. You just got to get out a little bit more, okay? But right now, I don't see anybody showing up because they don't know you exist. They don't know you exist. You're too closed off, boo. All right, I hope that helps. Well, let's ask this. If you do get out there, what'll come up next in love? What can she expect in love? If she gets out there, what can she expect in love? Okay, it's going to be a work in progress. It's going to be improvements. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, okay. You get out there. We working. We working. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, 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 okay. You're working on following your intuition. And your intuition is going to tell you, okay, exciting, passionate new beginning. Yay! Woo! So, yeah, once you get out of your own fears and get out of your own way and put yourself out there, it's going to be a work in progress. It's going to be like you're going to start noticing, improving, improving, improving. Booyah! New relationship, Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Pisces. Okay. Cancer or Scorpio. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. If you don't have confidence, they're going to move on from you. If they don't see that you're confident enough to give this a chance and you're moving in a lot of like timid energy, they're not going to be into it because this is somebody that's going to be excited to meet you and they're going to be very passionate about you and they're going to really want this. Definitely a lot of fire sign energy here, like a lot of passion. But it's going to kind of make this person feel like they just need to kind of like move out of the way if you're not into them. Okay. So good luck to you. All right. We spinning. Let me add some more people. Let's see. Niha. Hey, boo. We're going to add Niha. Tavana. Going to add Tavana. All right, we spinning. Y'all ready? All right, spinning in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do Penny Proud's reading. The winner is my girl, Bri Prince. Congratulations, Bri Prince. You win a free reading today. Woohoo! Come on, girl. You here? If you're here, drop your question into the chat, Bri Prince. I'm gonna give you a little time because Debbie said also commercial breaks. I get it. Everybody doesn't have that $20. Everybody don't have that $20 to pay YouTube, so they have ad-free YouTube videos. I totally get it. Bri Prince is here. All right, I need your question, Bri Prince. After Bri Prince, we're going to do Penny Proud's reading. Thank you, Penny Proud, for the donation. If you want to win a free reading like Bri Prince, all you got to do, guys, is put hashtag Q into the chat. And then we will add your name to the list to get a free reading from your girl. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Remember, you do need to be present at the time your name is called or you will forfeit your prize. Very important detail there. That's the whole point, is to make sure that you're here so I can get your question because um, my streaming software, it doesn't allow me to scroll up after so many minutes. It'll only go up so far and I won't be able to see your question unless you're a paid member or a paid subscriber. If you do a paid reading, I'll be able to go into the tab to show people that submitted a $20 donation or more. And those people are going to be the people that are going to get a guaranteed reading today. So if you want further information on how to get your reading, that's how you do it. All right, Bri. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bri wants to know, what's next for me in love? Is it another lesson or a regret? All right. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about Bri Prince's love life. What's coming up next in love for Bri Prince? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Temperance. If you're not careful, Bri, I'm kind of seeing you in this very self-protective energy and feeling kind of stuck right there. You're not going to be happy there, but at the same time, I don't see you taking a lot of action to go towards love. I see you more so focusing on your healing, and it has a lot to do with lacking confidence. I don't think you want to put your heart out there because of fear of getting hurt. After doing all this spiritual work, like in your mind, you're thinking, if I go out there, Mika, and I were to date people and I've done all this healing work and they come in and it disrupt my peace, I know something. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting you like, I just can't risk it. All right, what advice do we have for Bri so she can kind of like move on from this energy? You just need to like go for it. Stop playing it safe. Stop playing it small. I think you're in this energy of holding your own self back. And if you watch the collective reading, it may very much reign true to your situation. And if you can't see it now, I'll timestamp it so you can come back and check it later. But you're holding your own self back. So, again, as I've been telling a lot of those that want love, you got to go outside. You got to attend more events. You got to be seen. You got to let people know you're single and ready. And sitting at the house is definitely going to hold you back. So you got to take a different approach. That's kind of what it's saying. You got to do a different approach here. Is it lagging, guys? All right. So when she changes this approach, putting herself out there, starting to let people know she's single and ready, what can she expect in love? Again, I think you would be only holding your own self back because you still don't want to necessarily be super cooperative, or you're not going to find people that want to be cooperative with you. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So I think what Spirit is saying, spend more time like really working on being open and available and emotionally willing to take those risks. Because I think right now you're holding yourself back. And there's going to be a lot of no's before a lot of yeses. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, that's just kind of how it is. Dating is hard. And um, as being a beautiful fire sign, I think that you have to stand in your truth and your power, that you are desirable, you're passionate, you have all these things. But I think if you don't feel that or think that, then it's just not going to come through. It's just not going to come through. All right. So I hope that helps. I'm not really getting anybody coming in. I'm really not getting anybody coming in anytime soon, really. I'm just getting like more so getting to know people, dating maybe, friends, hanging out, but nothing serious. I'm not getting a serious relationship yet. I'm not getting that. Okay. With the Three of Cups, like friendly. All right. That's what I have for you, Bree. Hope it resonates. All right, so I'm going to try something. I'm going to connect my internet to my hotspot. Hopefully that'll help the connection because you guys say it's getting a little laggy. So hopefully that's better. You're welcome, Bree. You're very welcome. I wish the quality was better. I hate that the quality isn't looking good and clear. Let me try to go to my settings and see if it'll be better. It's clear on your end? Okay, good. I just want to make sure y'all can hear and see me okay. Philomena, what up, boo? All right, we're going to do Penny Proud and then we're going to go ahead and start. I just want to make sure it was working before I started Penny Proud's reading. And then after Penny Proud, we're going to do a spin it to win it. So let's do this. And Penny Proud's here. All right, Philomena, I added you to the list there. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, Penny Proud wants to know, will E ever confess his feelings? And are we a good match? I'm afraid to say anything because we're good friends and I don't want to mess it up. All right, good question. Those kind of relationships are kind of a bit of a challenge, because it's like you have a friendship, but you also have that romantic interest thing going on. So let's see. Let's look at E's honest feelings because maybe this person's feelings is not what you think. But let's see. Spirit, tell me about E. Tell me about E. What is E's honest feelings for Penny Proud at this time? Two of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse and Eight of Swords in the reverse. So this is not someone that is very sure about you. And that's what I was getting. I was getting someone that I don't think they have as much feelings as you think, like on that type of romantic level. Like if this person were to be honest about their feelings for you, Penny Proud, this person would say, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about Penny Proud. I mean, I'll tell Penny Proud everything Penny Proud wants to hear, but that doesn't mean that that's true. So this is a smooth talker, but that's just to kind of keep you still in the mix. What is E's real intentions here with Penny Proud? Six of Cups and Judgment. I think they want to maintain the type of relationship you guys have, but going anything deeper than that is not in the cards right now. This is not something E is comfortable with or wanting to do right now. Why is that? Because for him, he's enjoying the attention he's getting from you right now. He's enjoying that. And I think for him, that's enough. Now, I'm not getting any real deep, heavy emotion here. I'm not getting that. I'm getting more so someone that is not really motivated to work on anything serious here. I'm getting someone that's just kind of motivated to continue to have whatever you guys have going here. I hope that makes sense. It may not be what you want to hear, but again, this is a smooth talker. He is really good with his words, and he will tell you everything you want to hear because he's enjoying getting what he's getting out of this relationship with you, but it's not as deep as you think it is, unfortunately. Okay. That's what I have for you, Penny Proud. Sorry, boo, but that's where it is. Okay. That's the truth. All right. Let me know if it resonates. We're going to keep going, y'all. We're going to do a spin it to win it. We're going to do a spin it to win it. So if you want to be added to the list, hashtag Q into the chat. Hashtag Q in the chat. And then we will add your name to the list so you can get a chance to win a free reading. That's how it works. You're welcome, Penny Proud. You're very welcome. If you would like to skip the line and you would like to get a guarantee reading today, you do, as our amazing subscribers have done that donated to the channel today. Because again, this is like the casino. We put your name on the wheel and we spin and we hope and we hope that your name is called. Definitely, for sure. We hope. Yeah, Penny Brown said, I felt like he was interested at one point and just stopped. Yeah, he's not. Again, that's what I'm saying. He'll tell you or he'll lead you on. He's one of those type of guys that will lead you on, but not really be serious. Not really be serious. Okay. Scorpio 1180. All right, we're going to add you to the list and we're about to spin it, y'all. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Spin, spin, spin. Everybody ready for me to spin now? All right, I'm spinning, y'all. I'm spinning. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Spinning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. The winner is Tagreed Essa. Tagreed Essa. Congratulations. You won a free mini read from your girl. So if you're here, you got to drop your question into the chat. Tagreed Essa. She's here. Woohoo! All right, drop your question into the chat one more time for me so I can go ahead and answer it. I can't scroll up on my software. So after Tagreed Essa, we're going to answer another question, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you to Tagreed Essa for being a loyal subscriber. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's get to your question, boo. Your question is my Leo M going to break the no contact? All right, let's see. Spirit, tell me about Tagreed Essa's Leo, the Leo M. What is this Leo's pure intentions? Are they intending to want to break contact? What is their true intentions towards Tagreed Essa? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Tower. Three of Cups in the reverse. You know, they're overwhelmed by this breakup. They're very much overwhelmed by this breakup. So right now, I really feel like this is somebody that's, waiting on you. And until you kind of reach out to them, I don't think they'll have the energy or the motivation to reach out to reunite with you. With the Three of Cups in the reverse of the Devil, this is someone that is really engaging in, I would say, partying behavior, toxic behavior, going out, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, really just trying to go towards things that are just very low vibrational, like anything to kind of numb the pain. I don't know if this person suffers from addiction or like drinking, partying, what have you. And if not, just engaging in very low vibrational activities just to kind of avoid this issue you guys are having or disaster. And I think deep down it's because he knows that you're pissed with the Queen of Swords in reverse. He feels like you're upset at him and you're going a different direction. You don't really want to deal with him because in his eyes, it would like really stroke his ego if you were to chase him. That's where he is now. He's in a place of feeling like his ego needs to be stroked to know that you still care. And if you don't, he's just going to continue to go down this path and do what he want to do. All right. All right. That's what I have. I want to clarify this devil card really quickly a little bit more. What is this devil energy that this Leo M is encompassing? Yeah. Really really focusing on a lot of money, like money, greed, stability, not really interested in love, like not really interested. Yeah, I agree with you that he keeps pushing you away. I agree. And it has a lot to do with, I think this is somebody that is moving in their own agenda and what they want to do, and they're not really into love right now. And I don't see a lot of love here. I just don't. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me like his intentions, honestly, like say if you guys were to reunite, I see this as someone who's not ready to build anything long term. He's focused on other things for himself. And that's the problem. So, yeah, I hate that for you. That's not fair. So you're doing the right thing by staying away from this energy. It's very low vibrational and it's not healthy at all. So I hate you had to experience that though. It's not fun. That's not a fun energy to deal with. Good luck to you, boo. You said yes, it's true. All right. We're gonna spin again. Rafaela, I got you added to the list. And if you guys want to be added to the list, hashtag Q into the chat with your question. You do need to be present at the time of your reading. Feeling very generous today. Just want to say thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Big shout out to T Rose. Thank you, thank you. And thank you all for your patience. For those that have stood by and watched this extremely long live. We're going to do a couple of more and then we're going to close this live. All right. So good luck to all participants. Let's get it, y'all. Spinning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. The winner is... Oh, wait. She's already won something, so we have to take her off. All right, you guys are in luck. We're spinning again. All right, spinning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, the winner is Nancy. Congratulations, Nancy. Nancy, are you here? Tamiko, hello. I'm going to add you to the list. Nancy, are you here? All right, Nancy, you get 10 seconds and then you're going to lose your prize. Remember, y'all have to be present to win the reading. All right, we're going to spin again. Nancy, you only got 3. Going once. 3 seconds. Going twice. All right, Nancy's gone. Nancy's gone. Sorry, Nancy. Oh, everybody say, oh. Too bad, Nancy. We're going to add Tamiko to the list. Delightful. We're going to add you to the list. Okay. You said there's more people that have been chosen. Okay, let me go back and see. No, there's no one else added that's been chosen. The other ones that are on the list, they paid. They paid for a reading, but they still get a chance to get a free entry. Okay, hanging with Bishop. So if you pay for a reading and you still have a question, you still get added to the wheel. So that's what you're looking at. All right, let's do this, y'all. Let me make sure one more time. Who else? Who else is on the list? I don't see anybody else that we picked. All right. All right, let's spin it. We spinning. We spinning. And look who wins. The one that's trying to be the snitch. Nah, I'm just playing. Hanging with Bishop, congratulations. You win a free reading. Woo! So, Hanging with Bishop, go ahead and drop your question in the chat. Congratulations. Go ahead and drop your question into the chat. I will go ahead and answer your question next. Congratulations. All right, Hanging with Bishop still here. If you can go ahead and drop your question one more time in the chat, I can't scroll up. Hanging with Bishop, we'll go ahead and add it. All right, let's see your question. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Hanging with Bishop would like to know, what's the current energies between Elle and I right now? Been witnessing some interesting dreams and synchronicities, and you currently are in no contact. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at Elle and you. So I'll do a full reading. I'll do L's energy, you, and the relationship right now. Reshuffle. A couple cards fell on the floor. Make sure I didn't. Yeah. Okay. All right, Spirit. Tell me about hanging with Bishop and L. Hanging with Bishop and L. What is the current energy surrounding hanging with Bishop and L's relationship right now in this moment? What is the current relationship between hanging with Bishop and L right now in this moment? Nine of Swords in the reverse, Five of Swords, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So L is feeling very sad. I'm getting a lot of sadness and heartbreak because you guys are not together. I'm getting with you with the Five of Swords to the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I think there's a part of you that is trying your best to win at all costs. Win at all cost at not communicating, not talk, not deal with. It is almost like you're holding yourself back on purpose. And it feels a little petty. I'm getting a little bit of a petty energy here coming from your side. And it's because in your eyes, you demand respect. You want more respect from L. What did L do to hanging with Bishop? Kind of lost control of herself for a second and decided to isolate or pull her energy back. Did she push you away? That's what I'm getting. Like she may have pushed you away or ghosted you or pulled back. And she's kind of heartbroken because she's made that call. Yeah, I'm getting her just kind of like she kind of ghosted or ran back. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. She initiated contact, like she ghosted you. That's what I'm getting. That's what ghosting means. Like she pulled her energy back. She got off. That's what she did, and she kind of lost control. She just yeah, correct. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And this is the energy of her kind of regretting it. And so you're forcing yourself. What I'm saying is your energy is someone who's forcing yourself to not reach out to her because of that very reason. You feel like she disrespected you. Rightfully so. I'm not disagreeing with you now. I'm just trying to read the energy of what's happening here. Okay. So stay with me so I can show you I'm the real deal. All right. So with that being said, the way she feels right now is she's a bit stressed. She's a bit stressed with coming towards you because I think now she's realizing she made a bad choice, but yet she's not having the confidence to come forward. And I think the reason why you're getting these intuitive downloads, these dreams, these synchronicities is because you feel her energy pulling on you. And that is true. You may also have um, some type of spiritual gifts, what have you, because you may feel her pull. You may feel her pull. But what I'm noticing about her emotion is she's very she lacks a lot of emotional intelligence and emotional security. So she doesn't like to be emotionally vulnerable. She runs from love. even though she could have saw you as somebody she could have definitely built a life with. She just wasn't ready for that. And she ran out of fear. It's like someone that gets cold feet. So what does she want to do next? Yeah, she's just going to let it end. But you feel her pulling on you um, because of how she's suffering in silence. Um, but she's refusing to allow herself to surrender. So there we are. Good luck to you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I hope that you can find somebody who definitely will value what you bring to the table for sure. All right. We back at it again, y'all. We ready to rock and roll with another free reading. I think I'm going to do maybe one more or two. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Let me add some more people to the list. Let me know if it resonates. Bishop. Bishop says, thanks for the reading. Appreciate your time and energy. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you. All right. If you want to be added to the list and you're just now joining the live, you do have to put hashtag Q with your question in the chat. That way I know you're serious about getting a reading today. And we have this running list right here on the side. I'm going to be spinning to win it in just a second. I just want to make sure I'm giving everybody a chance to get their name added to the list. I want to give a big shout out to our supporters really quickly. Big shout out again. Thank you so much to Pisces 222. Thank you to Tam, Stephanie T, Amber J, NY Greek, KesRiv, and Penny Proud. Thank you guys so much for your generous donation to the channel today and choosing for me to do your reading on this live. As you guys know, I am the real deal. I do offer personal readings, so don't feel like you have to be pressured to get a reading today on this live. You can always book a full personal tarot reading with me. I have those available on my website. My website is mikadivinespiritualguidance.com, where I can dive deep into your unique situation more deeply. These are free readings and they're mini readings, but it is very important that you guys know that that option is available for those that don't feel too comfortable with me sharing your business all on the live. And I can definitely understand that. I definitely don't want to embarrass anyone that definitely doesn't want their stuff broadcasted live on this channel, but it is available to those that are interested and it's free. So again, hashtag Q in the live chat. Big shout out to our amazing mod, T Rose as well, who's was one of our lucky winners. Congratulations again, T Rose, well deserved. And a big shout out to all of our other mods, Lisa, and all those other mods out there, Kita, DP, Fred, that make it all possible. As you guys know, I work countless hours to bring this content with you, to you live. And it's very difficult for me to do this all alone. So I thank you guys so much. And just to remind everybody, I do give away a free personal tarot reading every single month to one lucky subscriber on my channel. And you can be in a running to win that as well by simply subscribing. Okay. By simply subscribing, you can get a chance to win a free personal tarot reading. This is just one of those exclusive pop-up offers I'm doing today. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's spin. Y'all ready to spin? Let's spin to win. Somebody said they feel like they're on the Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's do this, y'all. The next winner is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shameira Allen. Shameira Allen, congratulations. One of our other amazing subscribers that I've been seeing popping up on a lot of my lives. I'm so excited for you, love. Are you here? If you are, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat one more time, Shameria, so we can start your reading. And she's here. Woohoo! All right, girlie. Let's do this. All right, I see your question, love. So, Shameria has a question. And someone in the chat says it's messy. Did my ex, was it Huma? Is it Juma? We'll just call him Jay. Did your ex Jay lie about having a vasectomy in order to get you pregnant on purpose? Hmm. All right. So, from a legal perspective, I cannot answer any health related questions. So, unfortunately, I cannot answer that. But if you have another question, I am more than happy to answer it. Okay. So, give me another question. Give me another question. And if you're interested in getting a question answered, you guys drop it into the chat, put hashtag Q in front of it. Don't forget that if you want to skip the line and don't have, you're still here. Did it freeze? Oh no, wait a second. We don't want it to freeze. Wonky. So just give me 1 second. Wonky. Okay, I think we're good. All right, Shameria, let's start it. What's next in love for Shameria? Spirit, tell me about Shamiria's love life. What is coming up next in love for Shamiria? What's coming up next in love for Shamiria? We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So someone from your past definitely wants to make a return. I'm getting it says King of Cups in reverse. This is someone that's emotionally unavailable and not ready to basically put their heart on the sleeve. They know that you're upset and they're feeling um like they don't necessarily want to fight and argue. They just want to give this thing another shot, but they also know that it's a possibility that you don't really want to deal with them. Is it no sound? Upset. And if it's no sound on your end, guys, click out and then click back in. Okay. Because I'm hearing everything okay on my end. So, in other words, to answer your question, Shamira, this is somebody that wants to come back. because they don't want the beef between you guys. They know that you're upset, you're disappointed, and all that jazz. And they just really want to give this thing a shot. But they're also feeling very overwhelmed and they feel like this is a very risky scenario to get involved with. Now, as far as someone new, let's ask about that. Is there anybody new? Is there anybody new? With the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles, I think right now in your love life, Shameira, you're actually not necessarily going to want to go towards anyone new. If you do, you're going to find out that these options are people that you're going to give up on because you're going to feel like they're not really anything that really float your boats. Yeah, you're going to feel like they're karmics. They're people that cause you a lot of injustice and don't really align with your core values. And this includes your past person. And spiritually, when these things actually happen in our love life, what's actually occurring is the fact that you are just not doing the work. There needs to be some inner work, inner healing that needs to occur in yourself to make yourself emotionally vulnerable and ready to be whole and solid on your own before you can attract someone to come towards you. Like your energy needs to get grounded first. Tell me, what can Shameira work on right now? You got to really understand that resisting to change how you're doing things in your love life is going to lead to you continuously attracting karmics. And the change that needs to happen is you need to kind of like do the work on yourself. And Spirit says that's the truth. Like you need to like really look at these options that you're going toward. These are not people that are really aligned with what you want. And I think what you're doing is you're accepting the bare bone minimum a lot of times, and you're finding yourself in these karmic cycles. So I think just kind of really looking at what you actually want and only going toward that. Like don't settle for less, but spend some more time alone. Give yourself some more time to heal. Your energy is very angry, very bitter, very, you just need time to just kind of like just take a break. Just take a break from love, okay? I hope that helps. Good luck to you, boo. Not a dig. It's just, just really trying to speak life to you so you can, feel better. Feel better first before you put yourself back out there. All right. That's what we got. We see that we have Lisa in the building. As Lisa stated, guys, don't forget to like the video, show your girls some love. Let me know if you guys are booking any type. You're welcome, baby. Let me know if you guys are interested in booking any readings because I do offer those. The links are down in the description box below. And also, if you're interested in getting a free reading on this live, stay tuned because I'm doing some more. Let's do this, y'all. Y'all ready for some more? Spin it to win it. Woo! All right, let's see. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anybody, y'all. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anyone. Let's see. Okay, DJ Family. DJ Family, we're gonna add you. DJ Family. Remember, guys, you do have to be present when your name is called if you win. Let's do it. Y'all ready? Let's spin. We spinning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we spinning. The winner is KesRiv. You win another reading. Well, she didn't win the first time. She actually paid for one. So because you already had a question answered, it's up to you. Do you want to take your question, your free question, or do you want to pass? Woohoo! Let's ask first, is KesRiv still here? She is lucky, lucky, lucky. KesRiv, you still here? She may not be here, y'all. All right. KesRiv. Okay, we're gonna miss out on you. It's gone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gone. We're gonna add Lisa to the list. And we spinning. Y'all ready to spin? Let's go. Spinning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The winner is Mystic Road. I love Mystic Road. Yay! Mystic Road has been with us for a long time. Congratulations, Mystic Road. Are you here though to get your free prize? Mystic Road, are you here? Yay! Mystic Road's here with the hands. Woo! Drop your question into the chat, Mystic Road, and then we will begin your free reading. All right, Mystic Road, I see your question. Let's begin. All right, so Mystic Road wants to know what's coming in for love. All right, you're welcome. And she says, thank you. All right, Spirit, tell me about Mystic Road. Tell me about Mystic Road. What is coming in for Mystic Road in love? We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Page of Swords. You know, I think right now you're really just exuding a lot of self-love and you're playing it safe. You know, I don't think you necessarily are going to find yourself wanting to necessarily settle down. I think you don't really trust a lot of people because your biggest fear is that people are going to betray you. But no, but please know, Mystic Road, by doing this, you're self-sabotaging love from coming in. So if you watch the collective reading at the beginning of this video, which you probably can't view now because we had some technical difficulties earlier, um, you're going against your values. I think right now, like you want love, but what you're doing right now is you're self-sabotaging love because you're playing it too safe. And safe is I don't want to put myself out there. I think for now you're really focusing on your abundance, your stability. That's going to be the major change coming up for you, not necessarily love. What happens when Mystic Road like starts opening up and becoming more emotionally vulnerable? What will come towards her in love then? If you're not careful, you'll definitely attract someone who will possibly take advantage of you. So you got to work on that wound right there. So don't go into a relationship where you're not getting more than you receive, okay? You don't want a one-sided relationship. You will be tested. You will be tested with one of those types of karmic situations. So be on the lookout for that. Because I think there's a spiritual lesson about you being very generous. You give to a lot of people and then people take it for granted. So yeah, there's going to be some delays in the right person coming in because here we are, karmic tests, you know. But it just takes time. So I hope that helps. Person that could be coming towards you could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, that's what I have for you. We spinning again. Y'all ready to spin? I'm going to give people that are just now coming into the live chat a chance to go ahead and add hashtag Q with their question. Mystic Road, let me know if it resonates. If you're interested in getting a guarantee reading, $20 super chat donation is the way to go. Okay, we're going to spin. I think this is going to be my last spin, guys. I think that's all I got in me today. I think that's all I got in me for free readings today. You're welcome, Mystic Road. I think that's all I got in me. Peaches. We're going to add you, boo. Okay, Peaches. All right. Okay, y'all ready? We're going to spin. Uh-oh, we got Emily. Crazy gal. Okay, we got some more people coming through. I'm going to give people a chance to get in here. Living the dream. Tamiko, already got you on the list, boo. Tamiko, your name's right there. All right. All right, y'all, we spinning. The winner is Diamond Girl 225. Diamond Girl 225. Are you here? Going once. Going twice. Okay, Diamond Girl's here. She hurry up and put that question out there. She said, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm here, Mika. Wait a second. Here's my question. I got you, girl. Congratulations. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, Diamond Girl 225. Your question is, what is the current energy of S feelings towards you? Okay. You're welcome. Spirit, tell me about Diamond Girl 225 and S. What is S's true and honest feelings for Diamond Girl at this time? We have the Chariot in the reverse. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the World in the reverse. This is somebody that's very I'm getting all over the place. Inconsistent with how he feels about you. There is no consistent feeling. It's very sporadic. It's very unstable. And he knows he needs to change this and be focused, but this is somebody that just doesn't want to change. It's like fatigue, tired, Diamond Girl. This person is tired. Tired of what you and them have gone through. And what I'm noticing about this person's energy is that they're emotionally unavailable. This is someone that's not emotionally present. They're not emotionally available. So even if you were to like try to get this person to open up to you, to surrender to this love connection, I feel like he would still give up so quickly. Like as soon as you trigger him, he'll be gone out the door. You know, he's just not so emotionally invested. And this is like that guarded heart. And because of the energy surrounding this connection, I feel like there's history here of this person saying, um, I just need a break. I just need a break. What is his intentions towards Diamond Girl? What is S's intentions here? To be, you know, deceptive, to lie, to deceive, to move out of a lot of pride and ego, you know, like just sneak away. You know, this is someone again, like if you don't stroke their ego or make them feel loved, then it's like you may give them a hard time. It's easier to just push it away. So, in other words, this feels like the energy of someone that's just not ready to surrender to this love connection. They rather just kind of like enjoy the benefits of a relationship, but not necessarily want to be emotionally vulnerable and available to open up to you. And that's very unfortunate, considering the fact that I think, you know, tried, you tried, you tried to give to this person, but at this time, you don't feel like you can give a lot. You don't have a lot left in you to give. You don't have a lot left to give. And you just kind of want to just focus on yourself. And I think that would be very wise. Okay. You know, this is the kind of people that will just waste your time. I'm just going to be honest. If you let them. Any advice for Diamond Girl? Yeah, you tried. I see it here. You definitely tried. Let it go. Let it go. I mean, cut your losses. I see that you invested a lot of time, effort, and energy in this one, and you're gonna continue to hit a brick wall. But you're sitting pretty. You're looking good. So you're hot, solid, you're whole. You don't need this person. They need you more. You are the prize. I see it right here. You are the prize. And so they actually kind of played themselves in a sense, but that's on them. All right. Good luck to you, girl. I hope that helped. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to do some more because I see more people in the chat. I'm going to step away for just a little bit. I'm going to come back in a few more minutes. When I come back, we're going to go ahead and do some more readings with you guys, but I do have to step away for just a second. Okay. So for those that are in the chat right now with the hashtag Q, who do we got? Amy. Amy. Okay, Amy, I'll add your name to the list. Yasmin. Madiefen. Tiffany Brooks. Statin, KesRiv. Unfortunately, you already won, so we can't add you back to the list. It's only one. You were, like you said, you weren't here. You missed when we called your name. You missed it, baby. You got to be present at the time we call your name, guys. That's the name of the game. All right. So y'all see it. I added these people right here to the list: Amy, Yasmin, Madiefen, Tiffany Brooks, and S. Staten. I'm going to step away for just a second, guys. Just have some patience for me, you guys. I've been on this live for almost 3 hours, but I'm going to come back and do some more because I see we got some people coming in, some very important people, people that have supported the channel for a very long time, and I want to give them a chance to win something too. So, all right, y'all. I'll be back in a second. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back. All right, y'all. Your girl's back, just like that. Okay, guys, we're going to spin to win once again. Thank you again so much for your patience as I had to take a Very needed break, but I'm back. All right, so again, the way it works is if you put hashtag Q into the chat, which I think everybody has already put that, we're going to go ahead and spin. But if you want to go ahead and get a guaranteed reading on this live, you'll send a super chat of $20 or more. Let's do it, y'all. Let's spin it to win it. All right, spinning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and spin. The winner is Woo! Madiefen. Yay! Congratulations, Madiefen. You are the winner. Man, that's some luck. She just came into the live. So, Madiefen, if you're here, go ahead and repost your question. Drop your question into the live chat if you're still here, and we'll start your reading. All right. Going once, Madiefen. Oh, she's here. Drop your question into the chat. Drop your question into the chat. Congratulations, you're the winner. And Bri Prince says, "Am I starting over?" No, I'm not starting over. We're just adding people to the list. Whoever hasn't been added to the list. All right. So Madiefen question is, what I can expect in my love life? Okay. Cool. And Madiefen, I don't think I recall seeing you on my live. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Good to see you. Good to have you. And you're very welcome. Madiefen says thank you with the heart. Love it. Spirit, tell me about Madiefen. Madiefen. What can Madiefen expect in her love life? Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Ouch. So I don't know if you are experiencing this already or will be experiencing this in the near future, but I'm getting a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of heartbreak. And in this energy, I'm getting, you're not sure if you should let this person go. I think it has a lot to do with you just want this person to be cooperative. You've given a lot, you've invested a lot here, but you're not getting the results that you want, and it breaks your heart. Possibly clarify this Three of Swords. Let me look at this a little bit more before I say something. There needs to be you standing in your power being solid and whole on your own. I'm noticing that you get so attached, very attached, but you're selling yourself short to whatever this situation is. And it goes back to the investment that you put here. And I can understand that. We all want to be a part of a relationship where we're valued, we're loved, we're treated with respect, with dignity. But sometimes we have to step back and we have to look at things for what they are. And this person is causing you a lot of significant pain, and you can't ignore that. Is the pain really worth staying in this? What advice do you have for Madiefen? You got to guard yourself more. Seven of Wands, the High Priestess in the reverse. You got to take charge of your life. You're such a giving spirit, a very loving, nurturing person, but people can take advantage of that and destroy your kind nature. And I think whoever this person is, they've they've kind of blocked you from seeing things clearly, and you're still kind of fighting this battle. So spirit is saying, trust your intuition on this. Trust your intuition on this, because you're only just stressing yourself out more with a lot of pain. Hmm. Any advice? Yeah, you're stressing yourself out more with even more pain with this indecision with the Two of Swords. That's what I'm getting. So I think I'm going to leave it open to you to decide what you want to do. But of course, because you have the free will factor. So if you want to just kind of be alone, that's cool. But if you want to try to work on this, that's okay. That's okay. It's up to you. Yeah. I want you to step back and think about, what does your perfect partner look like? And what does a valuable relationship look like for you? And that's the goal that you want to really work toward, okay? All right. I hope that helps. Good luck to you, Madiefen. Good luck to you, boo. Let me know if it resonates. Really do the hard work. That's the message. You got a lot of hard work to do here. I'm sorry you're experiencing all this pain. Bye, T Rose. Thank you for your help today, T Rose. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. We're still rolling. We're still going strong. Somebody said I need to take a break. I just took a break. Maybe you weren't here when I did it, but I did. I took a break. And I'm still rolling, y'all. I'm trying to make up for lost time. I know a lot of people, when I went on my trip and things, people didn't really get readings. And people miss when I do my little $20 readings. So that's why I'm here. But also giving those that are less fortunate to be able to afford to get a reading today, have an opportunity to get the guidance that they need. So what a fun way to do it, right? What a fun way to do it. All right, we're going to keep spinning, y'all. Don't forget to like the video, show your girls some love. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because every single month I do pick a lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. And if you're just now joining us, again, it's that hashtag Q. That's how you get your name added to the list. Hashtag Q. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and spin. Y'all ready? Let's spin. Let's go. Let's see who's next. The next winner for a free reading is KesRiv. Virgo King, where you at? Dang, I don't think he's here. Because you know he'll be talking some mess. All right, Virgo King. If you're not here, that's okay. We're going to pick another winner. I'm going to give you a chance if you're still here. If you guys didn't know, NY Greek was one of our lucky contributors. One of our amazing contributors of the channel. This has not been the first time he's donated to the channel. Pisces 222, Tam, Stephanie T, Amber J, NY Greek, KesRiv, and Penny Proud have been contributors today to this live stream. So thank you. All right, going once, NY Greek. Going twice, NY Greek, and gone. Sorry, NY Greek. Oh man. Madiefen says, wow, you're amazing. I'll be okay. Yeah, hang in there, boo. Hang in there. All right, y'all, we're going to keep this train rolling. Sure, Jasmine. Jasmine said, may I donate? Can I do? Sure, send a super chat. Send a super chat of $20 or more, guys, and it will give you a guaranteed reading. That's how we doing it if you don't want to be on the Wheel of Fortune. That's what somebody said. This reminds us of the Wheel of Fortune. You ain't never lied. It's like we in the casino. Have y'all been in the casino and seen those wheels? You got to turn around and see if you win some money. That's how it feels. The pressure of it all. So yeah, great question. If you send a donation of $20 or more, super chat, you will get an automatic free reading with me today. All right, that's the best deal in town, y'all. Y'all know my readings cost. They do cost a little bit, so this is a great opportunity for people to get that. All right, we rolling, y'all. We ready to spin again? Y'all ready to spin? Y'all ready to spin? I don't think y'all ready to spin. All right, we're gonna spin again. In three. Oh, F. Okay, we're gonna add F to the list. F, you gotta follow directions. F, you're supposed to do hashtag Q, hashtag Q. But I add S to the spin. There you go, F. You're right there. You see you? There you are, right there. I added you to the wheel. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Spin. The winner is Debbie Kelly. I love Debbie. Debbie comes on and watches us all the time. Debbie, are you here? Debbie. Debbie, are you here? All right, Debbie may miss out on this prize. See people dropping off. I told them to hang tight. You never know. You may be the winner. All right. Debbie, come on, Debbie. Are you there? Going once. Going twice. Gone. Sorry, Debbie. You missed out on your free reading today. All right, y'all ready to spin it again? All right, we spin it again. Remember, you do have to be present to win the prize if I call your name. All right, we're spinning. In 3, 2, 1, spin. Let's see who wins. Ooh! Rafaela A-Bar. Rafaela A-Bar, are you still here? All right, Rafaela. Thank you, Jasmin, for your donation. I'm going to do your reading next, boo. Rafaela. Going once. Going twice. Gone. Sorry, Rafaela, you lost your free reading today. All right, so we're going to switch gears and we're going to go to Jasmin. Jasmin has a question today. She donated to the channel. Thank you so much, Jasmin, for your donation. Her question is, I like my friend Nick, who's a Taurus. He's more than a friend, right? Does he like me too? And what happened was BW between us. Will our friendship turn into a relationship or will we remain just friends? You're a Libra. Okay. All right. Let's see, boo. So, what I'm going to do with your reading, because I think you kind of want to see how he's feeling about you and what are his intentions. Does he want to like be more than friends? Like, what is the deal? So, we're going to see. We definitely going to check into this. I'm going to give you all the tea, honey. Ed already got you on the list, boo. You already on the list. You on the list, boo. Oh man. All right, Spirit, tell me about Jasmin. Tell me about Jasmin. And tell me about her friend Nick, who is a Taurus. How does this Taurus honestly and truly feel about Jasmin? We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Death in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Y'all, Instat got me cracking up, y'all. Okay, let me get serious. Nick doesn't see more than just a friendship here. That's all he sees. And he doesn't plan to really change the type of dynamic in which you guys have, okay? He kind of like his independence. He likes to kind of have fun, have his freedom. And I'm also noticing about his energy is that he, doesn't necessarily want to settle down. This is like the energy of someone that's just young, wild, and free. Okay. Young, wild, and free is the best way to describe the energy coming through. Okay. He also kind of feels like there's a part of you, Jasmin, when it comes to your energy that doesn't want to be bothered with him. Like a hit it and quit it. He looks at you like you look at him kind of like someone that you just want to hang out with and then you just be gone. I mean, I see the Libra energy with the Queen of Swords here. But with it in the reverse, is someone that's kind of bitter and very judgmental. Like he looks like you kind of judge him and you may even possibly judge him as being this hit it and quit it energy. Let me look more about this Queen of Swords in reverse. This person kind of feels like, yeah, they've let like you don't really trust them or something like that. Thank you, TiaBia. Thank you, boo. I'm gonna add you to the list. You're next. So with that being said, he rather just kind of like lean into that young, wild, and free energy. If you allow him to come into your energy to be friends with benefits, that kind of deal, he would be okay with that. But he would not stick around for a long time. Definitely, that's for sure. He would not stick around for a long time because of the way he feels about you. And you're guarded, okay. But as far as how he feels about you, again, he's like Three of Wands. I'm just waiting to see like what you want to do. Like, but I'm not really going to stick around for it. I'm not going to pursue it. Yeah, this is not somebody that really wants to pursue this. He rather just kind of play it safe, play it small, have fun, da da da. You know what I'm saying? This is someone that's not trying to be tied down. I didn't say friends with benefits. I said if you come in, he will accept that. That's what I'm trying to tell. I didn't say you guys are friends with benefits. Hold up now. You misheard me. Let me say it one more again. What I'm saying is this is not somebody that wants a relationship. Let me clarify. He doesn't want that. When it comes to you, if you let him have access like that, he'll take it, but don't take it as him want you for real. He doesn't. He just wants to kind of just be free. Yeah. Fear of commitment. There it is. The lovers in reverse. This is somebody that doesn't want to be in a relationship. I keep saying that, and the cards keep clarifying what I'm trying to say. So, in other words, this is not somebody that I would recommend you pursue as a romantic interest because they're going to hurt your heart. They're going to string it along. They're going to, so keeping it at a friendship level is cool. It's totally fine. But like a lot of men, and I tell ladies this, men don't operate in the same way as women. Men can string a woman along and be looking for their wife elsewhere. They can have sex with you and not be so emotionally invested. So this is someone that's saying, I'm cool with if she want to come in and have fun, I'm cool with that. But that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that lacks direction. He's all over the place. I wouldn't waste my time with someone like this. Let's look at what his intentions are towards you. And then we'll go to TiaBia's question. So Spirit, tell me about Nick's honest and true intentions. Three of Wands and Four of Wands. And yeah, he could see you as somebody that he can potentially be in a relationship with. So not all hope is lost. He's just not ready for that yet. Does that make sense? So he sees your worth, he sees your value, but he's just not ready for that right now. He's still trying to get to a better space. And so he's just like, all over the place. Like this is somebody that's just kind of like, again, young, wild, and free and just doing their own thing with the Page of Wands in reverse. But this is not someone blind. It's not like he doesn't see your worth and value. So he intends to kind of, waste time. It'll be feeling like you're wasting your time because you want somebody right now. You want somebody right now. He ain't ready for that right now. But he will be okay to keep you in his energy and what I call like a string along situation until he feels more confident enough and more secure as a man. And the thing about a Taurus male is until they got their money right, until they got their stability in order, whatever that means to this person, then they're not even considering trying to get married. They're not considering trying to be in no serious relationship. They're gonna be like, listen, I'm not ready. And that's just what it is. So I'm glad it makes sense to you. I don't got time. Yeah, if you want, hey, if you want to wait on it and you want to be there for it and you want to see where this thing go, it's up to you. It's definitely up to you, but I ain't with it. Yeah, you said no string along situation. You learn your lesson. Correct. It's valuable years that you can be invested in a man that's serious about you. Like there's men out here that is like ready to go. They ain't playing about their woman. They ready to settle down. And my philosophy, ladies, within 3 months, they should be asking you to be in a committed relationship. Within a year to 2 years, they should be asking you to be their wife. And then within a year after that, you should be walking down the aisle. And if that time frame ain't jiving like that, they wasting your time. That's the way I feel. Just saying. All right. So yeah, childhood friend. So yeah, I wouldn't say cut them off, like cut them off. I would just say keep it as a friendship. Don't have sex with them. Don't engage in anything that crosses that boundary. But I wouldn't I wouldn't go there with them because it would be like him keeping you there until he's ready. And that's not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? But he does value you. I see that here, but he kind of wants his freedom. All right, Tia, let's do this. Tia's next. Yeah, dating's hard, guys. But it's possible. I'm telling you, there are some good men out there, ladies. You just have to just be patient with the process. And you got to date a lot of people. Like, you got to put yourself out there. You really do. You got to put yourself out there. Go attend events. Make sure you look the part, single and ready. Make yourself exude that divine feminine energy. And once you do that, sky's the limit. All right, we're going to do TiaBia and then we'll spin it to win it, y'all. Remember that if you want to be added to the list like TiaBia and Jasmin, you just send a super chat of $20 or more. If not, you can risk it and get in our Wheel of Fortune game by doing a hashtag Q. All right, let's do this. TiaBia wants to know, what is next for me and S, the Pisces? We are in the early stages of dating. Ooh. So before I do this reading, first of all, I want to say congratulations, girl, for dating somebody, getting out there. Hey. But when you're dating someone and I'm doing a reading on someone new, a lot of time there's going to be a little resistance. And I tell clients all the time, be careful with that energy because it doesn't necessarily mean this person isn't interested. It'll just kind of say like, I'm still getting information. So say if this person is coming across as someone getting more information about you, trying to learn, you trying to figure out, be patient with them. But if it's someone that's saying, nah, I'm here to be toxic and all that, then run. So we're going to see what kind of energy S, the Pisces, is on. So let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about TiaBia. TiaBia's new person that TiaBia is attached to in love and romance. S. S, the Pisces. How does S, the Pisces, really honestly truly feel about TiaBia? The Empress in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the World in the reverse. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, TiaBia. I'm not getting a good vibe from this person. They still have some unfinished business with somebody from their past. So they're not emotionally vulnerable and ready to be in a serious relationship right now. Not right now. So that means they still kind of are like emotionally closed off. So this is someone that could be kind of like trying to get you on the rebound. They're trying to get you on the rebound and will not be honest with you about this. So please be careful with this person. What is this person's intentions? They're trying to like avoid and duck and dodge a person from their past. So again, it feels like a rebound situation. So you're a convenient person they can talk to, date, get to know, to kind of get their mind off of whatever they're going through from their past. So, okay, I got to look deeper at this person. I don't like their energy. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's really icky. All right. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about S, the Pisces. What does he really want from TiaBia? What does he really want from TiaBia? King of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. All right. This feels like somebody that just kind of like is trying to be sneaky. Okay. They're trying to be a little sneaky. And this is someone that kind of needs someone to talk to get their mind off of what they got going on. I don't like this person's energy. They're not really planning to invest anything long term right now. At least not right now. But they're hoping for the best. What advice, Spirit, do you have for TiaBia? Spirit, what advice do you have for TiaBia in this situation? You can't trust anything this person says. You need to look at their actions. Don't trust anything this person says. Look at their actions. Ten of Swords. I hate giving readings like this because I don't want to discourage you. But I will say this. If you want to continue to stay in this and see where it goes, see where it goes. But I would pull my energy back. I would close my mouth. I would open my ears. I will watch and I will see how this thing unfolds. Close your legs. Don't have sex with him. Don't engage in anything, romantic. Just keep it super like platonic. Let him date you. Let him spend some money on you. Let him spend time with you. Talk friendly. And then see how it goes. Because something's telling me like fun time, not a long time. That's the energy here. Okay. At least right now. It may shift, but again, I'm not getting someone that's honest. And right there for me, that right there, that's not hitting too well for me. So that's what I have, boo. The decision is yours. If you have your intuition, sometimes our gut feeling as women, we feel like something's off. And if you feel like something's off with him, it probably is. Okay. And you do say his actions have been showing you more than his words. That's good. That's good. So yeah, just keep an eye on it. I'm not saying because I can tell you may want to stay in it. Okay. I feel it. I got it. All right, we're moving on, y'all. You're welcome, boo. You're welcome. Are we gonna add some more people to this list? Sagittarius. Legendary Sagittarian. That's who it is. Legendary Sagittarian. I'm going to add you to the list. All right. Who else we got on here that I missed? That's it, I think. All right. We're going to spin, y'all. Y'all ready to spin? Let's spin. 1, 2, 3. We spinning. Oh, wait. Okay, Yasmin wins. Woo! Oh, now Yasmin is cool. She's been on the channel for a while now. Josephine, I forgot to add you. I'm gonna add you to the list, boo. I'm sorry. I'm gonna add you the next go round. But Yasmin, are you still here? Yasmin may not even still be here. Remember, you guys do have to be present on the live to win if your name is called. That's how we doing this thing. She's here. Woohoo! Yay! Hey, Yasmin, good to see you, girly. Do me a favor, drop your question into the chat. Drop your question into the chat, Yasmin. And Josephine, I'm gonna add you to the list, the spin list. I'm sorry, boo. I did remember seeing your name earlier. I'm sorry. If you want to get your name called like Yasmin, all you got to do is drop hashtag Q into the chat and wait patiently to see if you're lucky. Or you can skip the line with a super chat donations of $20 or more. Either way, if you donate and you already put hashtag Q, you're still going to get your name on the list. So you got two opportunities. You get a chance to get a paid reading, plus you may win a free reading. So it's a really nice thing. Yasmin, I need you to drop your question again in the chat. Drop it one more time, hon. I can't scroll up. There it is. I see it. What's next in romance? Got you. All right. Josephine Terry Yang. I'm going to add you, boo. Josephine Terry Yang. All right, I added you. You're on the list now. Woohoo. Okay. Let's start your reading, Yasmin. Let's do this. LC. I got you. All right, Yasmin. Sorry about the wait. All right, Yasmin. Next in love and romance. Spirit, what's coming up next for Yasmin? In love and romance. What's coming up next in her love life? We have the Five of Swords and Nine of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. I think you're going to fight for your singlehood. I think you're going to psych yourself out as far as like going towards anything that is not really serving you. I think the people that are coming towards you are coming for a fun time, not a long time. And so you're just going to kind of like focus on remaining single and doing you. It's not what you want, but by default, these karmics that's coming in, King of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, like hit it and quit it type of connections, you know? People that don't stay around long. Why is that? Why do these people keep showing up? I think it's because you're closed off emotionally. You're also um, thinking things are going to end bad for you anyway. So spirit is saying like you got to change how you view things, how you approach love situations. You got to build your confidence and you got to be able to take a risk. You know, love is a risk. Putting yourself out there is a risk. And what I'm noticing in your energy is you're like you become so comfortable being alone, or you will get to that point to where you're like a lot of these relationships won't last because you're going to be too busy like focusing on yourself. Yeah. It's a protection mechanism for you. It's easier that way. Okay. Any breakthroughs? Any breakthroughs in love? No, because these people are just not meeting the mark for you. With the Hierophant in reverse to the Queen of Swords, you're too guarded. Like you're gonna cut these people off left and right. No, 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 no. You're not what I want. You're not what I need. Da, da, da. You know, your values, your standards is so important. And I think part of it too is um it's just not what you're looking for. Yeah. You said I've been dating around, but nothing but unavailable people. Correct. That's what I'm saying. I feel like these people are not what you want. And you're gonna like, you like, shoot, I might as well just be by myself. And that's actually not a bad energy. I'm gonna be honest. Yasmin, it's really not a bad energy because I think your heart is not in it anymore because you've been disappointed so much. By the time like you maybe find someone, you're probably gonna think, yeah, something's probably wrong with them. But I'm gonna be honest, the higher vibing you are, the harder it is. And that's the truth. Like you're whole, you're solid, you have a lot you bring to the table. Like, so you're looking at people like, okay, can you match my gangster? And the answer is these people can't. And you're like, no. Yeah. So you've kind of lost the vision and the goal to go towards love. You're just like, if it shows up, it shows up. And that's a good energy to be in, but just don't be so closed off to it. You just got to keep trying, I guess is the best thing to say. All right. Good luck to you. Glad it resonates. It's hard though. Dating is hard nowadays. A lot of people are not, like you say, they're not healed, they're not emotionally vulnerable. And depending on your age group that you're dealing with, the harder it is. Because if it's like people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, a lot of them have been divorced. They've been through a lot of trauma and pain, and they're just not as happy about settling down and dating and stuff like younger folks are. So it makes it a little harder. Not impossible, but harder. All right, Yasmin, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Good luck to you. All right. So I already added legendary Sagittarian, Josephine, and LC to the wheel. You're welcome, Yasmin. You're very welcome. We're about to spin again. Y'all ready to spin? If you want to skip the line, it's a $20 super chat donation. Thank you guys so much for being here. Much love, much love. All right, I think I'm going to do one more, just one more free reading. Only one more. This is the last one. I can't do anymore. I don't got it in me. One more, guys. Only one more. So cross your fingers, cross your legs, cross your eyes, and hope for the best. Let's see who is going to be the last free giveaway. Y'all ready? Let's spin it. The winner is Sunflower. Now, Sunflower was here earlier. I don't think Sunflower is still here. It'll shock me if Sunflower is still here. All right, going once, going twice, and all right, it's gone, Sunflower. Unfortunately, you lost your prize. Oh, everybody say, oh. Let's spin. Spinning again in 3, 2, 1. Woo! The winner is Gabby. Gabby, are you here? Gabby. Gabby, are you here? I don't think I've seen Gabby here for a little bit. Remember, you got to be present to win, guys. If you're not here when your name is called, unfortunately, you forfeit your prize. Gabby is here. She said, I'm going to get my prize. I'm here. All right, Gabby, do me a favor, love. Go ahead and drop your question into the chat. Go ahead and drop your question into the chat, and I'll be glad to answer it for you. Drop it into the chat one more time. And I will take any donation readings after Gabby, but no more free readings, only donation readings. If anybody's interested, okay? Running out of fuel. Running out of fuel, y'all. Running out of fuel. All right. Gabby's question is, who's coming towards me in love? Thank you, Mika. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Tell me about Gabby Harton. Gabby. Who is coming towards Gabby in love and romance? We have the Strength card. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The person coming towards you is like pretty much the type of person that just really wants to take a break. I'm getting like whatever they've been through in their past, it's caused them to kind of like want to just take a break. I don't know what that means. I need to take a break. Let me see why I'm getting that. I need to take a break. Why is that? Okay. This is somebody that has a lot of things, like a lot of trauma, a lot of pain in their past relationship. And so when they come towards you, their mission is going to be about peace. Like if you're not bringing any peace and any sense of security or calmness or wholeness to their life, then they're just not going to be interested. So this is like somebody that's hurt, okay? Somebody that's hurt. And because of that, unfortunately, Gabby, this doesn't look like somebody that's ready for a relationship. They're really just kind of like in a space of just wanting to have a little fun. And that's why. Thank you, Pisces 222. I'll do your question next. I want to look at that. I'm also getting they find you very attractive. And this is someone that will come in, like they will waste no time to come towards you with the passion, with the desire to want to pursue you. But then, as quick as they come, as quick as they go. It's because they don't trust people because of what they've been through. But they see the potential in you guys having something that'll last. They're just running in fear. This is somebody that's scared. It's like, I need a break. I'm not ready for that right now. I need a break. Okay. So again, with the Six of Wands underneath the deck, this person likes the attention you'll give them. They'll like to enjoy your company, those types of things. What does this person really want with Gabby? They want to know that you're not going to give them a hard time. That's what they want to know. And they're going to kind of sit back and see what you're willing to offer them. So this is someone that will kind of like tell you everything you want to hear, but secretly try to see if you'll be willing to lay up with them, provide for them, make them feel comfortable. And then from there, then they'll kind of like start surrendering a little bit to this connection. This is a smooth person, but they're going to be heavily in their head. Like, I need a break. All right. What does this person want? What does this person honestly want out of this relationship dynamic? To just get over their fears, insecurities when it comes to love. So this is an opportunity to kind of be that stepping stone to put themselves back out there. But I don't see them wasting any time to like possibly look elsewhere. Yeah, they're just depressed. They're not happy. This is someone that just needs to go to therapy. It's the best way to describe it here. Now, how will you feel about them? Let's look at you real quick. How will how will Gabby feel about this person? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. You're going to be like really working on also facing your fears and your insecurities. I think there's parts of you that are still healing as well, which is why this karmic is coming through to kind of teach you a sense of your self-worth and building your confidence. You have a lot of fears. And I'm also getting a bit of like you wanting to be with someone to fill a void of loneliness or pain. And so this is kind of like you being a work in progress. So it may be a match. You both don't really, may not necessarily want anything super long term. You say that, but once you guys come together, you're going to both realize, I don't think we want this. We just may want to have just somebody. So eventually you'll give up on this and move on. Yeah, that's what I see. Okay. A lot of water, a lot of fire. But it can be anybody, of course, or you can be a water or fire sign. Good luck to you. All right. We are currently doing only mini read questions, paid super chats. The spin it to win it thing has closed. So unfortunately, no spin it to win it. But Pisces 222's question is next. Let me know if it resonates, by the way, Gabby. Pisces 222 says, what is coming towards you in love? Pisces 222. Okay. You're welcome, Gabby. I'm glad it's helpful. Spirit, tell me about Pisces 222. What is coming towards Pisces 222 in love and romance? Knight of Wands in the reverse, Justice in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that's coming in. But it feels like for a fun time, not a long time. Very passionate about you. But this offer is kind of like a power move for them. They know it's not right or fair. But this is somebody, like I say, that's all over the place. This may be like a past person or something. Who is this? Can you tell me a little bit more about how Pisces 222 will know who this is, Spirit? We have Three of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that you may have decided to disconnect from. So when you have history with Three of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse, yeah, they just kind of disappointed you. So you just chose to move away from this energy, whoever this person is. And it was a decision that you had to make because you noticed that this person was probably non-committal or very unable to take accountability for their actions, and they weren't really building anything substantial. And I feel like if this is one of those past person energies coming back doing this crap, they're going to come back doing the same thing, and it's going to lead to you guys fighting, arguing, you possibly disappointed, and it just doesn't feel good. Anybody else coming towards Pisces 222? I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Really, I just see you just trying to get over whatever this is. So you're just doing the work on yourself. because this was a complete failure. I think for you, you really tried your best to make it work with this person. And this is you just trying to move forward to something new. Deep down, you want something new. Like, you know you do, but it's like, I think you just still need to do a little bit more work. So what can Pisces 222 do to attract someone new? Um, Change your lack mindset. Like, I think you have this mindset going on to say, yeah, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find anybody. Like, all these people are just toxic. Like, it's just like a lot of negative meaning. I mean, a lot of negative thinking and a lot of negative beliefs that are causing you to continuously be disappointed in love. So what you got to do is get out of your head, and you just need to start really like taking action. You just need to take action. The thing about toxic people and possible narcissists or what have you, whatever you want to call it, these toxic people, even if it's been a year, even if it's been months, when they run out of supply or they run out of people giving them what they want, a lot of times they'll spin the block and go back to their exes. And this feels like one of those energy, even though you said it's been almost a year. Okay. And I think part of the reason why new love is not coming in is because, like I was saying in the collective reading, a lot of people that are watching this video are getting in their own way. And so you got to make yourself available, but do know there's going to be a lot of disappointments. But if you go out there and you're disappointed again, and then you say, oh no, okay, see, I knew it. I knew it. I'm not going to be able to find anybody. Then you're back into that lack mindset. So you got to change your mindset and say, I will find my person. My perfect person is out there. I will attract love. I am deserving of love. I am lovable. I am the stuff. I will attract somebody that knows my worth and my value. And if they don't see it, that's okay. They're lost. Keep moving. But you got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. You can't give up, and you can't allow yourself to just feel defeated, because that's what's causing the frustration and the delays. Okay. And forward movement in your love life. But in the meantime, back at the ranch, this past person will come in and, if they can. And it seems like they always try to come back at a time where they know you're probably alone and you probably don't have anyone, and they're coming in right before you possibly can find someone else. It happens that way sometimes. So I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry. I know it's not the best reading or things you want to hear, but that's what I got. That's what I got. All right, last call for readings, guys. If not, I'm going to wrap things up here. Again, I want to thank everybody so much for your support on this live. It's been an amazing experience. I think that we've had a great turnout, and congratulations to all of those that won a free reading. And big shout out to all of the contributors tonight or today. I say tonight because it's raining outside and it's a little dark. Our contributors are Pisces 222, Tam, Stephanie T, Amber J, NY Greek, KesRiv, Penny Proud, Jasmin, TiaBia, and thank all of you for just watching and supporting the channel. I do ask that before you go, I do want everybody to take the time to like the video. It's an energy exchange. It allows me to connect more with you and for you to connect more with me. And I do want to say a special thank you to our amazing mods. Thank you so much to Lisa. Thank you so much to T Rose for supporting what I do here on this channel to uplift the collective. You guys are a part of that transformation and transformative process to help so many people out here that need these messages. And lastly, if you are interested in getting a mini read, I'll wait just a few more minutes to see if anybody's interested, but it has to be a super chat. No Apple Pay, no PayPal, no Venmo. It's only super chats. If you can't do a super chat, you can always book a reading with me on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Or if you want to just book a full reading, because these are just kind of like little mini readings, you can also find different types of full readings that I offer on my website as well. Okay. They are a little bit more, so this is the best way to go. I can't emphasize it enough. This is the best way to go. But if you do want that reading, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com is the place you'll visit. I offer 3 questions, 2 questions, a whole hour video call session with you where you can ask as many questions as you would like. I do offer ebooks and tarot reading courses. So all of that's available for those that are new here and not aware. I know that those of you that have been here already know, but I'm just putting that out there. So I'm going to step away for just a second. Again, only super chats is what I'm taking at this time. And if we don't have anybody, we're going to close the reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Well, it looks like we are definitely coming to the end of this live. Thank you again so much for everybody for coming. I'm definitely going to get some rest right now, but I may decide to pop on a little bit later. We'll see how I'm feeling to do another reading with you guys. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourself, collective, and namaste. Thanks for watching.